what can brides expect from you if they walk up to you at the extravaganza?
So we use shows as a way to get to know potential clients and them to get to know us because we're big on cohesion so that the wedding day can be smooth. So we'll have samples of work. So tangibly, we'll have, our price guide. We'll have a lot of the information you'll be able to get from our website. They likely haven't gone to our website yet. So tangibly, they'll get to, flip through quite a few albums. They'll get to VR canvases up, all that kind of stuff. But it's always the two of us, and we're big on both of us being there because we are a husband and wife two-personship. We do have a videographer we can bring in, but it's the two of us. And so they can expect that they're true to form. We're married, so we're dinner and a show, right? Like we joke, but like our candor, like the way we act, that's how we are in wedding. So in an extra, the time views is huge and it's busy. And so you kind of have to go quickly with it. And so we don't beat around the bush. Like what? Yeah, we want to know your day. We like to get a lot of the information that they are already planning and where they are in the planning process so we can see where we can fit in because we've been in the industry for so long and worked kind of all over. If they don't need a photographer, we still want to talk to you. We do have a photo booth. We can recommend other vendors, especially if we know other ones. No, we can be like, hey, check out, this vendor that's over there on the red carpet. Like we can point out other vendors. So if they don't get a photographer, we can still help. If they need a photographer, let's get your style. Let's talk about, what your thought is, what your day look like, what's your guest count, all that kind of stuff. It just helps us get into their head and where they are in the planning process. Because if they're just got on dates last week, we don't want to be like, we don't want to be overwhelming because they're overwhelming enough to have just gotten engaged. And all of a sudden you're trying to plan a wedding, whether you've been planning it for your whole life since you were a little girl in princess clothes, or you're the groom who's like, I've up to question, I had to do more. Like regardless of where you are in the process, we want you to know that we have both been there and we can help and we won't be overwhelming with you, but we will be walking with you through the process as opposed to hounding you for like instant. Kate. Not how we get our ideal audience.
I think like she nailed it whenever she said like you can come to our booth like we were just talking about with all our PDFs and information that we give. We can really help people walk through it. We love working with planners. We also do a lot of weddings without planners and get timeline help from us. We're not a timeline planner, but what we like to do is do photographic timelines. Because like us, once we get into the reception, and it matters to us that we're ready when the first dance is, but it doesn't matter the word. You can cut the cake now, you can cut the cake later, you can top the cake now, you can do it. That doesn't matter. Once we get inside the building and they're introduced, then it's just like going to go with the flow. We're going to be there and be ready. We communicate with everybody there to make sure. But other than that, I'm making sure that, that the bride and the people that are reporting her in the dress are like, the first one's don't hair and makeup. And that just these general types of things, we're there for you. So you will get help from us. And that's one of the reasons that a lot of the weddings where maybe the mom is playing it, they love working with us because we are very helpful. And they're like, I'm just doing this for them. I'm doing the best I can. Right, we got it. So like you can expect a lot of help from us. Like she was saying, whether it's we can point you directions or we're the people for you. But we don't just like turn our nose up if we're not the ones for you, because if you have questions, we feel for you. There's a lot out there now. It's not like it was even 10 years ago. It's changing so rapidly that, if you're much like me, too much information is at the worst thing. You just rather just close your laptop and go for a run. And like, I just forget about doing it later. It just won't get done. I don't need all that information. So
Oh, you grow.
yeah. And then, we'll have a day of special, we'll have booking special that day.